This is The Fix.
My name is Maggie Sheppard. I'm the Director of Partnerships and Communications at Foster Angels of Central Texas. And my role is really just to work with members in our community to partner to better carry out our mission, and then also to make sure that people who are serving children in foster care, who are child advocates themselves, know about our resources so that, again, we can better serve children in foster care. Foster Angels of Central Texas is a nonprofit. Our mission is to improve the lives of children in foster care. We do that by making sure that they have their basic needs met, and we also provide life-enhancing opportunities whenever possible. We serve kids from birth all the way up until 26, so way after kids age out of care. And we do that, we gather requests mostly from Child Protective Services caseworkers, but also from CASA volunteers, from children themselves, especially for the young adults, foster parents, really any advocate in a child's life, including themselves, can submit a request to us. And we fulfill that need within 48 hours. And so what that looks like, it can be, an HEB gift card so a child's family can have access to groceries that month. It can be getting beds delivered so that kids have not only a place to sleep at night, but it can also be a way for them to decorate their new space and make it feel their own. Making sure that all siblings have a place to sleep, even if originally there maybe was only space for one child to have a bed. Now there can be multiple because we'll have the bed delivered pretty quickly. And so that, again, all of that is basic needs, really any basic need you can think of, we're here to provide that. And then also providing life-enhancing opportunities. What we love to do is make sure that kids can just be kids. So things like participating in extracurricular activities, going to summer camp, really anything fun like that. Being in foster care can be really isolating, and so we know that kids really need that moment of connection with their peers, and so they can do that through sports, art, music. All of these things come with sign-up fees, equipment fees, whatever it is, and so we're here to pay that so that kids, again, can just be kids. Normalcy is one of the most important things at Foster Angels, and so the way that we do that is really through that life-enhancing piece of our mission. If a child really wants to go to summer camp, most likely their peers, for example, are asking their parents, hey, I really want to go to summer camp, and their parents will try to make that work for them. With our kids in foster care, it might not be such an easy ask. It's normal to be interested in art, photography, whatever club it is at your school. It's normal to have interest in those things, and it's normal to be able to participate in that. And it really all just goes towards healthy childhood development. Normalcy is so important to us, and it's why our mission is not only to make sure that kids have their basic needs met, but have access to these life-enhancing opportunities. When I think about success stories, I think about the fact that we turned 15 years old, so we have been in Central Texas since 2010. And so in these last 15 years, we've served over 48,000 kids in foster care. And so when I think about success stories, I think about the 48,000 success stories because no matter what happened, we met the need in that moment. In that moment, a child had a need and it was fulfilled, and that's it's not always a given that kids in this system are going to have their needs met, which is heartbreaking, but also a reality. And that's why we exist, to make sure that that reality becomes less and less. One that comes to mind is a scholar, and during her bachelor's degree, we were helping her. We got her a computer. She was obviously receiving our scholarship, and really just anytime she would come up against a roadblock of a need that she needed met, we would help her. We've helped her a lot over the years, and I think what's been really great for her is that she's learned that when you come up against a roadblock, you don't have to just give up. I think what's really unique about our program is our approach. We work in a really small office, and we serve 30 counties in Central Texas, so we're based here in Austin, but we do have a really large reach. We don't have a huge warehouse full of stuff. And that is intentional. We find that we're able to move really quickly and make sure that people get what they need, again, within 48 hours, because we're basically just sending e-gift cards. We have caseworkers and CASA volunteers picking up from our office, but all of these things are becoming available instantaneously because we're ordering things online. We're making sure that those needs are met really quickly because of that approach of not carrying too much inventory, and just making sure that whatever is needed, we're going to get that right away and we're going to get it sent. Great ways to get involved would be to go to our website, fosterangelsctx.org, and we have tons of ways you can get involved. You can volunteer with us during our back to school or Toys for Teens drive, so that's in the summer and around the holidays. We're also constantly working to make sure that as kids do transition out of foster care when they go into their first apartment or whatever it is that they have that they're set up. So those are things that we're doing all year round that volunteers can help us with. You can also go on our website and you can look at the needs that we're fulfilling, and you can decide if you want to sponsor them. And our needs range, from small to large, but we're helping in really impactful ways on all ends of the spectrum. No need is more or less worthy than the other. And so we need help just to make sure that we're getting those needs met. So you can look at the needs on our website, and anyone can go online and sponsor those needs with a donation.